Hey, you're not as rich as you should be. You see that number the bank says your house is worth? That beautiful six-figure estimate on Zillow? Don't get too excited, because here's the truth no one's saying out loud. You're not as rich as you should be. You're sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars in home equity, and yet you can't touch it. Not when it matters, not without jumping through a flaming circus of paperwork, fees, and debt. And meanwhile, everything around you is getting more expensive. Groceries, gas, insurance, even your property taxes. You're getting squeezed while your wealth sits there, growing on paper, completely useless in real life. Tell me how that makes sense. I've seen people with $300,000 in home equity who couldn't scrap together $3,000 when their car broke down. Or people that wanted to go on vacation and couldn't come up with $5,000 for the vacation, but they have $500,000 in equity. That's the system. That's the scam. They tell you home ownership is the American dream, but the fine print says you can't use what you've built without selling your house, taking on more debt, or begging a bank to lend it to you at interest. So yeah, you're not as rich as you should be, and you know it. But here's where it gets interesting. There's this thing I came across. It's called Land Trust X. In fact, it's landtrustx.com. It lets you actually use the wealth in your home, like real access, without selling it, without refinancing, and without giving up control. You don't have to go into debt. It's not a loan. You're actually selling a small piece of your equity or a large piece of your equity, whatever you want. You can sell a piece just when you need it and sell it instantly and still keep control of your home as long as you own 51% or more. The rest, covered. Taxes, insurance, maintenance. The folks who own the other share pay their part, so your fees or your expenses actually go lower. And here's where it flips everything. Instead of being equity rich and cash poor, you become liquid, powerful, and in control. You stop being the broke homeowner living in a $500,000 cage and start becoming the kind of person who actually uses their wealth. So I'll ask you again, how rich would you be right now if you could actually use what's in your house? If that question hits a nerve for you, then you need to move. You need to check it out at landtrustx.com. Join the waitlist, landtrustx.com. It won't be free to join the list for long, but more importantly, this window of opportunity won't stay open for long. This is your chance to stop living on fake paper wealth and start living like your equity actually belongs to you. Join the waitlist. Go to landtrustx.com to learn more. Don't be the last to find out what's possible and take advantage of this, because you deserve your money.